Hi, this is Kathleen from Knitting Daily. Today I'm going to teach you how to knit with the magic loop method. So I've cast on some stitches here, and now I need to start knitting in the round, and I'll separate the stitches on the needle to the front and back halves. And then I'll just scooch them up towards the tips of the needle. This part's a little fiddly, but once you get it started, it is not a problem at all. So make sure, as always, when knitting in the round that your stitches aren't twisted, and mine look good. So we are going to take the working yarn from the back needle and pull this needle forward, put the yarn over the needle so it's not trapped between your needles, and then you just start knitting. And in a minute, you'll see why this is called the magic loop. I'm going to show this both in the continental style and the English style of knitting. So about now, you can see these loops starting to form. And that's why it's called the magic loop. So now I'm going to bring in a piece that's a little further along, and you can see I've got a couple inches here. And the great thing about magic loop is that there is no ladder. The function of magic loop that makes no ladder is when you are knitting. Here, I'll show you. Some of the stitches get on the cable and they get a little bit tighter, and that tightens them up just enough so that it doesn't leave any ladder. So here, the stitches off my left needle onto my right needle, and it's pulling a little bit on this. You can see how tight this stitch here looks, but it's magically not too tight. I'll quickly go through this row so I can show you how to switch sides again. Oops. Okay, so you're ready. These are all knit. This is the beginning of your round. These are all knit, and we're ready to flip it and knit these stitches that have been resting on the cable. So we push the cable through and put the needles back on, and this is the stitch that was pulled so tightly before. But as you can see, it's just fine. So you pull the needle out. I'll show that again because I did it kind of quick. So here we are ready to go. And I always put my working yarn over the back needle so the yarn doesn't get trapped between the needles when I pull this needle out. So to form the magic loop and start knitting again here, I pull this back needle out and simply start knitting. So this is a 40-inch cable, and actually what I prefer. And you can see that I have plenty of room here. Nothing is stretched, or the shorter cable isn't making it difficult. Sometimes when you have a shorter cable, it makes it a little bit difficult because you don't have enough working room here. But the 40-inch for me is the perfect length. So that's how you work magic loop. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.